Did you know the oldest building in the entire Western Hemisphere is right here in Miami? I literally felt like I was back in Europe strolling through here. Welcome to the ancient Spanish monastery. Construction of the monastery began in 1133 AD, which you might be kind of confused to hear because Columbus didn't even come into the picture until about 360 years later. So let me explain. The construction was actually done in northern Spain. The monastery changed names a few times and was actually occupied by monks for almost 700 years until the cloisters were taken over in a social revolution. The cloisters were then sold and converted into a granary and stable until they were purchased yet again by businessman William Randolph Hearst. He wanted to bring his purchase to the United States and dismantled it stone by stone and then packed the pieces with hay in over 11,000 wooden crates that were shipped over the borders. Unfortunately, he ran into some money problems and auctioned off most of his collection. The pieces sat in Brooklyn for 26 years until a year after Hearst passed away, they were bought by a couple of entrepreneurs wanting to make a tourist attraction. It took 19 months and almost $20 million in today's money to put the monastery pieces back together into what it once was. In fact, Time magazine was calling it the biggest jigsaw puzzle in history. Fast forward to now, it's $10 a person to visit and there is a lot to see. As soon as you enter, you'll find many artifacts on display like a Spanish hearse, a chalice, and even medieval Spanish coins. If you head outside and across the gardens through nearly 1,000 different kinds of plants and trees, this is where you're going to find the cloisters. I honestly could not believe more people weren't here. It felt like I was back exploring Sintra but without the crowds. So if you can't tell already, I'd highly recommend adding the ancient Spanish monasteries to your Miami bucket list, whether you're a history buff or just looking for something off the beaten path to explore. I have a ton of more unique South Florida recs coming your way, so don't forget to follow along for more.